Is prostitution illegal in the state of Georgia?
Yeah.
You know what you had to go through to be a cop, right?
Yeah.
You know what we stand for.
Yeah.
So the fact that you're even doing this is a black eye to our whole nation. So if you'll do that, why would you not kill her? Maybe she said she was going to talk. Maybe she pissed you off.
She'd say, hey, now I want $80 now because I know you're going to be able to.
Like I said, I don't do that. I wouldn't murder somebody.
No one ever says I'll murder somebody.
Hey, the police fire, may I help you?
Hey, you need to bring somebody down on Elm Street. I think I found a dead body.
Seriously?
Yeah, seriously. Right or dumb. Looks like a black girl. Looks like she's on fire.
Like she's still on fire?
It looks like it to me. It's just a little trickle. I just drove by and I didn't want to stop.
Okay, buddy, just hang on up. They'll be there in a minute.
22 sierpnia 2016 roku policja w Hapeville dostała zgłoszenie na numer alarmowy. Pracownik służb miejskich znalazł coś strasznego na wysypisku śmieci. Gdy funkcjonariusze przyjechali na miejsce, od razu zauważyli, że sprawca działał jak zawodowiec. Nie mieli pojęcia, że tym zawodowcem okaże się ktoś z nich. Elm Street w Hapeville w Georgii to pusta, zapomniana droga donikąd. Na jej końcu jest zalesiony teren, gdzie mieszkańcy często wyrzucają śmieci i skoszoną trawę. Ale 22 sierpnia 2024 roku pracownik służb miejskich odkrył tam coś, czego się nie spodziewał i czego nigdy nie zapomni. Kiedy sierżant James Carroll przybył na miejsce, zobaczył, że to, co leżało w trawie i wyglądało jak śmieci, było zwęglonym ciałem młodej kobiety. Kiedy się pochylił, by obejrzeć ciało, wciąż widział ostatnie błyski płomienia gasnącego na końcu jej palca. Została trafiona 4 pociskami, oblana benzyną i spalona, a potem wyrzucona na lokalne wysypisko. Ponieważ jej ciało całkiem się spaliło, jedynym śladem była łuska po naboju kalibru 40 z Winchestera. Tylko jedna, chociaż oddano 4 strzały, 2 w głowę, 1 w ucho, a ostatni w przedramię, bo próbowała się zasłonić. Policja nie miała pojęcia, kim była kobieta, ani jak znalazła się na tej ślepej uliczce. Zabójca zabrał jej dokumenty i telefon. Funkcjonariusze mieli tylko mały tatuaż w kształcie serca, strzępy ubrań i medalion ze zdjęciem dziecka. Policjanci domyślili się, że ktoś jej szuka i szybko się okazało, że mają rację. 2 dni później do policji w Atlancie zadzwoniła kobieta. Zgłosiła zaginięcie swojej córki, Vernecii Woodard. Nie miała od niej żadnej wieści od piątku, czyli od tego dnia, kiedy znaleziono spalone ciało. Vernecii Woodard kochała śpiewać i gotować. Rodzina namawiała ją, żeby zgłosiła się do programu American Idol i pokazała swój talent, ale nie chciała. Była równie uparta, co ciepła i kochająca. Miała 26 lat i była kochającą mamą 7-letniej córki. Dziewczynka była dla niej wszystkim. Była samotną matką i miała kłopoty finansowe. Czasem zajmowała się prostytucją, by zapewnić córce dobre życie. Jednak to, co robiła, nie określało jej jako osoby. Była przede wszystkim kobietą, która zrobiłaby wszystko dla swojego dziecka. Chciała zacząć od nowa. 25 sierpnia 2014 roku planowała przeprowadzkę z Georgii do Nowego Jorku. Miała zacząć normalną, legalną pracę. Niestety, 3 dni wcześniej ktoś brutalnie odebrał jej szansę na lepsze życie. Tego popołudnia policjanci przyjechali do domu Deidre, żeby pokazać jej zdjęcia tatuażu i sprawdzić, czy to na pewno chodzi o Vernecię. W tym czasie 7-letnia córka Vernecii była w innym pokoju. Deidre potwierdziła, że tatuaż należał do Vernecii. Siostra zamordowanej kobiety, Tashara, musiała przekazać tę straszną wiadomość małej dziewczynce. Deidre powiedziała, że Nessie, jak nazywała ją rodzina, poszła wpłacić do banku $20, których bardzo potrzebowała. Ale gdy śledztwo ruszyło na dobre, okazało się, że bank to nie było jedyne miejsce, do którego poszła. Policja zdobyła nagranie z monitoringu motelu 6, gdzie mieszkała Vernecia. W dzień jej morderstwa około 11:42 na parking podjechał biały sedan. O 11:48 Nessie wyszła i wsiadła do auta. O 11:50 odjechała. 4 godziny później jej spalone ciało znaleziono na wysypisku. W końcu policja miała jakiś trop. Motel 6 był jakieś 30 minut drogi od miejsca, gdzie znaleziono ciało. To, że porzucono je na końcu ślepej ulicy na zupełnym odludziu, oznaczało jedno: sprawca musiał być z Hapesville albo dobrze znać okolice. Byli pewni, że ktoś obcy by tam nie trafił i nie ryzykowałby popełnienia zbrodni w takim miejscu. Do tego działka, gdzie znaleziono ciało, leżała tylko 5 minut od lotniska Hartsfield-Jackson. Ktoś miejscowy wiedziałby, że hałas startujących samolotów może zagłuszyć strzały. Wszystko wskazywało na to, że sprawca pochodzi z okolicy. Policja zaczęła sprawdzać, czy ktoś z Elm Street miał wcześniej problem z prawem. Znaleźli Toma Englisha, który kiedyś dostał mandat za strzelanie z broni w swoim ogródku. Zaledwie kilka metrów od miejsca, gdzie znaleziono ciało Vernecii. Normalnie policja pewnie nie zwróciłaby na to uwagi, ale okazało się, że broń, której wtedy używał, miała kaliber 40, a właśnie z takiej broni zastrzelono Vernecię. Przesłuchując Englisha, funkcjonariusze dowiadują się, że broń, o którą wtedy chodziło, należała do jego kolegi, Tahreema Rani. 4 dni po rozmowie z Englishem policjanci podjechali pod dom Rani nieoznakowanym samochodem. W tym momencie z jego garażu wyjechało białe auto. Dokładnie takie samo, jakie widziano pod motelem i do którego wsiadła Vernecia. Policjanci ruszyli za nim. Ku ich zaskoczeniu samochód jechał prosto w kierunku Elm Street. Zatrzymali go do kontroli drogowej. Rana był wtedy zaledwie 2 ulice od miejsca, gdzie znaleziono ciało Vernecii. Ale to był dopiero początek szokujących odkryć. Gdy zaczęli go wypytywać, Rana podał im swoją policyjną legitymację, a jeden z funkcjonariuszy przypomniał sobie, że chodził z nim do szkoły średniej. Chcieli mu zadać dodatkowe pytania i powiedzieli, by stawił się na komisariacie, ale nie mogli uwierzyć, że ktoś z nich jest zamieszany w sprawę. Jednak policjanci szybko zorientowali się, że coś jest nie w porządku. Wszystko wskazywało na to, że Rana coś ukrywa.
Mr. Rana, we got to talk to you about a serious incident. Okay, and I hope to God it doesn't involve you.
Yeah.
But because it is a serious incident, we need to inform you you're right.
Okay.
All right. Mr. Rana?
Yeah.
Okay. You said you live at Central Park Drive, number 61 on Central Park Drive,
Yeah.
Hapesville, and you've been living there since 2000?
Yeah, since the subdivision was first developed.
Okay. And we were noticing in there that you have some calls of service over there with shots fired. And
Central Park?
mm-hmm,
Okay.
at your house where it said that you had a .40 caliber firearm
Yeah.
that you were discharging in the back of
That
the yard.
wasn't there. That was on Elm Street. At
Oh,
my friend's house.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But that was I think that was like 2 years ago.
Yeah, it was a while ago.
Yeah.
It was a while ago.
And that wasn't a duty weapon either. That was the Smith & Wesson .40 cal I had. It was the Shield.
Uh-huh.
Case the judge dismissed it, and
You still have that firearm?
no, I traded it in the Forest Park.
Oh, okay. How many firearms do you own right now?
Just my duty weapon and a .22 long rifle.
22 rifle?
Yeah.
Your duty weapon is a .40 caliber?
Yeah, it's the
Glock?
Glock 22.
I went to the Glocks?
Yeah.
How long y'all been with the Glocks? Because y'all did have the Smith & Wesson 9 rifle.
We had the Smith & Wesson 40, but we went to the Glock. It's been about a year now. A year and a half.
About a year.
Yeah.
You like it better, or pros and cons?
I think it's better. I mean, to me, it's more reliable and it's easier to take down.
Doświadczony policjant chce skłonić Ranę do przyznania, że był na Elm Street. Celowo popełnia błąd. Rana go poprawia i w ten sposób potwierdza, że faktycznie tam był. Dzięki temu Rana nie może już zaprzeczyć, że zna to miejsce. Gdyby policjant zapytał o to wprost, Rana pewnie by skłamał.
Another thing that we were asking you about was use of back pages, or was it Craigslist?
Yeah, the Craigslist ads. Yeah.
Craigslist. So you were talking to somebody on Craigslist?
Yeah.
How many times in the past 6 months have you used Craigslist to talk to somebody?
Probably 3, maybe 4 times.
Okay. And of those 3 to 4 times that you talked, how many times have you actually met the individual that you're
Twice.
using? Twice?
Yeah.
Okay. And you said that last week that you contacted an individual on Craigslist, and what was the process that you used to contact her?
Usually I'll just text them.
You text
and,
them?
I mean, if they text you back, and you guys can hook up if you want, and
Were you texting or talking to her on the phone?
text them.
do you start texting and then go to talking, or
Usually
did you ever call her later? Or?
I'll text them, then you can call them and ask them where you want to meet, or they'll call you, and if it's something both of you guys want to agree on, then you meet. If not, then, you know, keep it moving.
Okay. And you said that you weren't sure if it was Thursday or Friday. Do you remember?
I mean, it was later on in the week.
Later in the week.
I want to say it was Thursday or Friday, but...
What's your work schedule?
Right now I'm on the 15, so they fluctuate our hours.
Okay.
So
What days did you work last week?
I was on vacation all last week.
So you were off all last week?
Yeah.
And is that the number that you were texting and talking with that individual you were talking to last week?
Yes.
Okay. And she was a female?
As far as I know, I didn't see her in person. I mean...
Okay. Did you see a picture of her?
Yeah, on the Craigslist ad.
Okay.
Can you describe the picture to us?
Looked like a black female, kind of like medium build, I guess. Black female, short hair. It's like a week ago, I really don't remember. I mean,
You don't remember?
well, I mean, like I said, black female.
Obviously, she caught your eye, right? Thought
Yeah.
she was attractive.
Yeah.
About how old do you think she was?
From the picture, it looks like she's in her 30s.
30s. Typically, when you go to Craigslist, what kind of female, what are you looking for? When you go to Craigslist, say, I want to go out with somebody.
Me personally, I just try to hook up with the easiest girl. I mean, somebody who doesn't charge a lot, and I mean, the race thing doesn't really matter to me, as long as they're disease-free and stuff. I mean,
Was her hair short or straight, or do you know?
I don't remember. I mean,
Could this be the girl that you were talking to on with the pictures?
I'm not sure. I mean, the skin complexion looks the same, but I mean, with the ad, the face wasn't really clear on it, so it might be, it might not. But the skin complexion does kind of look. I know you guys said you were coming to meet me in my house. I mean, you could have just stopped me there. I would have voluntarily came down here. It's not like.
We understand that. Here's the one, we didn't know you were a cop. Okay. Two, all right, this is a homicide. Weapons, danger.
Yeah. Okay, I understand.
You understand?
I'm not, yeah, I would never.
If you were going to a homicide suspect or a homicide witness's house,
Yeah,
you guys would have done the same.
Yeah, I understand. I just.
I mean, it ain't nothing personal. We didn't know you was a cop. Don't know you from Adam, but we're all going home, right?
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? We weren't trying to embarrass you. That's why we're trying to let you get out to the side street.
So, you would talk to her, and why is it that you didn't go meet this person?
She's too far. I mean, I think
Too
she
far.
said he was in like Norcross or something. And personally, I don't want to drive and waste all that gas money to go up there.
But typically, when you meet a girl on Craigslist and y'all set up a date, is it typical that you'll go pick them up?
You will just meet wherever they want to meet. Usually, if they're close, I'll go.
So they name the location,
Yeah.
and you drive to the location?
Yeah.
Okay. And is the date or act or whatever done where she requests, or do y'all?
Usually where she requests.
Okay.
I'm sure you guys have looked at my phone records. I contacted like 3 or 4 different numbers that day on Craigslist, so I mean, it'll all come up on there.
Okay, great. So you said, what day was that?
Where I contacted the...
3 or 4?
That was Thursday or Friday. I mean,
Thursday or
yeah,
Friday?
it was late week.
What time of day was it approximately?
I want to say midday around 4 or 3 p.m. I mean, I know it was early in the morning.
So around 3 to 4 o'clock in the evening?
As far as I can recall, I'm pretty sure it was an afternoon. I mean, am I going to have to pay like an impound fee to get my car and stuff out, or is that?
No, I wouldn't think so.
We'll worry about that later.
Okay.
I'm not sure.
It's kind of a minuscule thing at this point.
Yeah.
Can you walk us through your day last Friday, from the time you got up?
I woke up, brushed my teeth.
About what time did you get up?
I want to say 9:30, 10 o'clock.
Vacation, right?
Yeah, I mean,
Okay. You got ready to brush your teeth, what have you?
yeah, play my PlayStation, watch some TV. Once I started getting on my little tablet at home and looking at the ads on Craigslist.
About lunchtime, 11,
I want to say 1 or 12. I mean,
12, 1 o'clock.
yeah.
Do you exclusively use Craigslist, or do you use any other media?
I mean, I use Craigslist. It's convenient. I guess I can't use it no more now.
It's probably a good idea to use to start with.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, I'm not the relationship type of guy. I mean, most girls that want relationships, they want extra stuff with it. So I was just curious, I mean,
What's your department's policy on things of that nature?
I don't know what the SOP is on that. I'm sure there's something on it. They have one for everything, but, I mean, I'm sure there's something on it. I don't know what it is, though. I have to go read it.
Right. So what does a typical day consist of?
For me?
Correct.
Wake up?
No, the date with these females that you meet.
Oh, you contact them, if they give you a price that you want to pay, you just go meet them, you pay them.
And what is the price that you are willing to pay?
$30, $40.
See, is that cap it off about $40?
Yeah.
All right, so $40, you agree upon a price, you agree upon a meet location, you go to where they're at, you meet them where they're at, they call the shot as far as where it takes place.
Yeah.
What happens once you get there?
You give them the money, you guys have sex, and you go about your business. That's it. I mean,
is prostitution illegal in the state of Georgia?
yeah.
So pretty sure that's a policy APD has against that.
I'm sure they do. I mean, most of the ads will say you're paying for time only, I guess, to try to avoid some of that, but, yeah, I mean, I understand what you guys are saying, it's illegal.
You're paying for sex.
Yeah.
You're giving $40 in exchange for sex, correct?
I understand, yeah.
Okay.
Gdy policja zaczyna pytać o szczegóły dotyczące Vernecii, Rana od razu zmienia temat i mówi, że sam chętnie przyszedłby na komisariat. Chce pokazać, że nie ma nic do ukrycia i jest gotowy do współpracy. W rzeczywistości takie tłumaczenie sprawia, że Rana staje się jeszcze bardziej podejrzany.
Does your cell phone have a password to it?
No, it's a regular flip phone, I mean.
Okay. And you said you had a tablet. Does your tablet have a password on it?
No, it's
Unlocked?
regular Samsung tablet.
Okay.
I mean, if you guys want, I can bring the tablet here. Like I said, I have nothing to hide. You can look at all this stuff, I mean.
Yeah.
Okay, great.
Whatever makes sure.
You know the deal. I mean,
I know you gotta do all your suspects and everything, but the last thing I wanna do is get charged with that. I mean, I have a career to go through. I know I'm, fucking girls for money, which is wrong, but, I'm not that type of guy who wouldn't just go around killing people. And I know you get ballistics and all that, you get caught doing that. That's stupid, why would I do that? But, I don't know.
Rana znów udaje, że chce pomóc policji. Tłumaczy, czemu nie mógł popełnić tej zbrodni i że to byłoby bez sensu. Ale jeśli ktoś jest naprawdę niewinny, nie musi przekonywać, że nic nie zrobił. Stara się dogadać z policjantami i pokazać, że jest po ich stronie. W kolejnej części przesłuchania warto zwrócić uwagę na to, jak się zachowuje. Podczas dłuższej ciszy zerka na funkcjonariuszy, jakby sprawdzał ich reakcje. To pokazuje, że jest spięty i chce wiedzieć, czy jego plan działa.
What brand of duty rounds do you use?
Whatever the range staff gives us, I want to say it's the Winchester Ranger rounds.
Winchester Ranger rounds?
Yeah. I'm pretty sure that's what it is.
All right, well, let me just get to the meat and potatoes.
Mm-hmm.
All right, the reason we picked you up is because we got this girl who lives a long way away.
Mm-hmm.
All right, she ain't from Hateville.
Mm-hmm.
She don't come around Hateville.
Mm-hmm.
She ain't in Hateville. There's no reason for her to be in Hateville.
Mm-hmm.
College Park, East Point, nobody has her in their system. Okay? She winds up dead here in Hateville. And we're like, how in the hell did she get to Hateville?
Where did they find her at?
Right here in Hateville.
Okay.
No, I mean, like right here in the city. It's only 2.5 mile cities.
Yeah. It's,
everything's in the middle. Okay. And we go back and check our phone records, and we got your phone record, and it's right here in Hateville.
So that automatically makes me a suspect.
Yeah. And then just don't look good.
Mm-hmm.
And then with her line of work and your line of work,
yeah, it's
just not smart stuff going on.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, to allude to the fact that we found, as was cross-referenced her Facebook, or not her Facebook, but her Craigslist, her back page, and her phone records. Your number was the last number.
Mm-hmm.
Calling her phone.
Mm-hmm.
All right. And that was Friday morning. Do you recall having a conversation with her?
I called her and told her she was too far. I mean, like I said, I didn't meet her that day. So she might have met somebody else. I don't know. But I know what you're saying.
Why would you call to tell her you wasn't coming? Why wouldn't you just ignore it?
Well, like I said, we start off usually texting.
Right.
So say, where do you want to meet or whatever, and you can call her. And hey, where do you want to meet? If she says somewhere that's far, you just say, hey, I'm not going to meet you there.
Typically, how far out do you go? Obviously, you don't want anywhere around where you live. You don't want anywhere around Atlanta because that's where you work.
Yeah. I don't
and
like
you can sit there and play dumb all you want. You know damn well prostitution will get your ass fired in a heartbeat.
Yeah, I don't go past. I want to go past Clayton County. I like going south, but I mean, I wouldn't go up north or somewhere that's about 20 miles over.
Okay.
But I mean, like I said, whatever happened here, I don't know. I didn't do it. I know that you guys are saying that my number was the last one and all that, but I didn't meet her that day.
Okay.
I mean, like I said, I've never met her. I talked to her, texted her. I don't know where she lives, whoever, you know. But I understand what you guys are saying, and you know,
right.
all the
and
stuff.
trust me, dude. I mean, I'm
The
10 plus years. This man's 15 plus years. Last thing I do is hang up.
Last thing I want to do is that.
But you know the process. If we can't eliminate you, we got to keep digging.
I understand.
Yep.
Can you give us about 2 or 3 minutes so we can wrap this? Let me and my partner talk. We'll wrap this up and get you out of here.
Oh, sure.
All right, thanks, man.
Policjanci wychodzą z pokoju, co jest bardzo trafioną decyzją. Dzięki temu mogą omówić sprawę, a jednocześnie zwiększyć presję na Ranę. Celowo rozmawiali z nim tak, żeby pomyślał, że to tylko formalność. Chcieli, by poczuł się swobodniej. Ale kiedy Rana zostaje sam w pokoju przesłuchań, widać po jego nerwowych ruchach, że wcale nie jest spokojny.
Hey, when's the last time you fired your weapon?
At the range.
When did y'all go to the range?
I had in-service, I want to say, a couple weeks ago. It was a Tuesday I had in-service.
When you were on vacation?
No, it was, it was before I went to vacation.
So,
Tuesday.
2 weeks
prior.
Yeah.
Okay.
How many bullets you got in your magazine?
Right now?
Yeah.
It should be fully loaded. That's how it always is. I mean,
Our policy, we carry 14 rounds in our magazine. You don't fully stock them 15 or
it's 15 plus 1, so 16.
but your spare magazines are 14 or 15.
They're 15.
So you're fully pressed them. Okay.
Did you clean your gun after you went to the range?
Yeah. Yeah, we're supposed to. I mean, that's what we go to in-service, we shoot them,
Sure.
and the ranger says, like, hey, clean your guns, and he'll check them.
Before you even leave, you got to clean your gun?
Yeah.
All right, so your gun's clean right now?
Yeah, it should be. I mean, I haven't fired it.
Does anyone else have access to your duty weapon other than you at any time?
Family members and friends, but my friends wouldn't use it because they're not really over my house.
I mean, they wouldn't use it. I mean, do they borrow it? I mean, access. Do they ever have possession of your firearm? Is it ever out of your possession?
No. I mean, they've touched it before and stuff. I don't know if they never took it from me.
What's your qualifying scores, just out of curiosity?
Shot a 264 out of 300 the first time and a 284 out of 300 the second time this past range day. Only reason I usually shoot pretty good, but the only reason I usually shoot better was because I had accidental discharge at 25. Just squeezing the trigger and got too excited and then went off for a target turn.
Happened to me before. So you're a good shot.
I mean, I'm not an expert, a pistol expert, which is I think you got to get 290.
What's your average score at the range? About 90?
I would say it's at 270 out of 300.
90%?
I guess. I mean,
You got a friend that lives on Elm Street?
not anymore. They moved a while back.
I moved a while back?
Yeah.
Gotcha. So you don't know anybody that lives over there?
No.
So you don't have any reason to be over there?
No, I mean, I don't have no reason to be there. Like when you were asking me earlier about the discharge of a weapon, that was on Elm Street when my friend used to live there.
Right. Who discharged the weapon, him or you?
It was him. But the cops came and he said it was me. It was my gun. I was like, hey, I'll take responsibility for it. It's my gun and I'll let you hold it and shoot it. And so.
What the hell's up with that? You're just drinking or what?
No, it was brand new. The shield, I don't know if you've ever seen one, it's real slim. I just bought it and it was all the rage back then. It was a real compact 40. And I was like, hey, look, I bought a shield, let's shoot it. Or he was like, let's shoot it. And I let him shoot a couple of rounds and I guess there was a patrol officer nearby and he came by and was like, hey, did you guys hear gunshots? And my friends like, yeah, we were shooting, you know, just messing around shooting. And so they gave me a ticket for it.
No, I didn't know you got a ticket for it.
Yeah, but I mean, I went to court and it got dismissed by the judge. Gave me I guess it's a copy charges or whatever you guys call it.
Rana nie ma już żadnej wymówki, by wyjaśnić, dlaczego był na Elm Street. To zasługa policjantów. Teraz przechodzą do konkretów i pokazują mu zdjęcia Vernecii. Jego reakcja mówi dużo. Jako policjant powinien być przyzwyczajony do drastycznych zdjęć, ale zachowuje się dziwnie. Nie okazuje żadnych emocji, tylko przygląda się zdjęciom z zainteresowaniem. Nie wygląda na zszokowanego ani obojętnego. Raczej jakby go to ciekawiło.
This is before, and this is after. We're here because this girl's dead. Okay? She's been shot. And she's been shot with a .40 caliber weapon.
Okay.
Which you happen to have a .40 caliber weapon.
Yes, sir.
The round that was fired out of it is a Winchester.
Yes, sir.
You happen to use a Winchester.
Yes, sir.
Winchester round. Okay?
Okay.
Found on Elm Street.
Mm-hmm.
You're around Elm Street.
Mm-hmm.
You live over here. This girl is from 30 miles away.
Mm-hmm.
And all of a sudden she winds up for the first time in her life in Hateville dead.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? That's just too dang much
Mm-hmm.
similarity, too much, you know, just, this don't happen.
I understand, but like I said,
And that's why you're here.
Well, here's the deal, man. On her phone record, your numbers last night popped up.
Okay.
All right. Friday about midday.
Okay.
All right. She was picked up by an unknown subject, according to her roommate.
Okay.
She ain't been heard or seen from since. We found her over here on Elm Street, which no one outside of Hateville would even know that street was there.
Okay.
You know where Elm Street is, right?
Yes, sir.
All right. What's that dead end of Elm Street?
I don't know. I mean, there's 2 gates and that's it. I don't go past there.
So there's 2 gates down there. So you're familiar with what's down there.
I don't know what's down there. I know there's Elm Street and then you make the right onto whatever street that is and it takes you back out towards Loop Road.
All right. So you know the area. You know the area I'm talking about.
Yes, sir.
All right. So nobody outside of Hateville even knows that street exists.
I would assume, I mean.
Right. I would assume too, and that's where we're going. All right. We found this girl. She shot 4 times with a .40 caliber round.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Someone attempted to conceal her body.
Mm-hmm.
2 of the rounds with double taps to the forehead,
Mm-hmm.
almost touching.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Now you being a cop and an avid shooter, we've already pulled your records. You go to a lot of gun classes. You do a lot of shooting.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Do you think an average shooter can put a double tap that close together?
It depends on, I guess, how close.
An average shooter, just someone who just picks up a gun, don't even know what a damn double tap is, right? I mean, come on.
I mean, I don't know. I mean.
Did you know what a double tap was before you started training to be a cop?
Yes, sir.
You did?
Yes, sir.
And how did you learn that?
I've been around guns my whole life.
You've been around guns your whole life. So if I just carry a gun for safety, but I don't really shoot, it's more for show.
Mm-hmm.
When I go to defend myself, am I going to double tap or I'm just going to squeeze off a round?
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
All right. So our theory is that the person knows how to use weapons, knows these things, and has been trained in some shape, form, or fashion. All right. Then we find out now you're a cop.
Mm-hmm.
You have a .40 caliber weapon on you.
Yes, sir.
You admitted to using back pages.
Yes,
You
sir.
know what I'm saying?
And he was
All
talking
those
to
things
this girl.
come together.
I understand, but like I said, I mean, I'm not.
I'm with you, man. I'm letting you know where we're at, so you know what we're looking at.
have, like, you know, all this evidence and stuff, and it looks bad on you, but like I said, I'm not that type of person. I wouldn't do that. Why would I, you know, I'm not, that's not me. But
People do things out of character all the time.
I understand, but like I said, I'm not going to ruin my career over that. I mean,
But you've chosen to put your career on the line.
yeah, I understand.
Listen to me.
By soliciting.
What, you 23 years old?
Yes, sir.
How long you been police?
Almost 3 years, 2.5 years.
All right, so you're a rookie, right? You're an F&G.
Well, yeah, yes.
Yeah, you are. All right, I'm 10 plus, he's 15 plus. All right. You're only 2 years into your career, and you're already doing things that your career is done if your supervisors find out about any of this.
Okay.
You know that, right?
Yes, sir.
You knew that while you were doing it.
Well, I didn't do that.
Not the murder, the prostitution.
Yes, sir.
You know damn well prostitution's illegal.
Yes, sir.
Right? You knew that when you were doing it.
Mm-hmm.
So you really think you can commit illegal acts in the state of Georgia and remain a cop?
No, they'll take your post away.
Okay, so you put whatever loneliness or your desire for these girls above your job already.
Mm-hmm.
All right, you've already established that. So what kind of character of a man hires prostitutions? You say you're not this, you're not that. Who are you? What is your character?
I mean, someone who hires prostitutes has bad judgment. Like I said, I mean, that's my fault.
That's a character flaw. That ain't bad judgment. That judgment is slipping up and making a mistake. You have consciously made the decision. This is what you do. This is who you are.
You've been doing this.
This is not a slip up in judgment, this is what you are.
Well, I understand, but like I said, the past 6 months, it's not like I meet a girl every month. I mean, I might contact them and stuff, and sometimes you meet them.
You do it one time, you make a mistake, you slip up, that's the wrong thing.
I understand.
Okay, but you continuously do it for 3 or 4 times over.
And you already got an MO on how you do it. You won't go for the dollars, you won't travel but so far.
Mm-hmm. I understand what you're saying.
Policjanci specjalnie naciskają na ranę, żeby zobaczyć, jak zareaguje. Do tego funkcjonariusz, który wcześniej był dla niego miły, nagle zmienia podejście i zaczyna wywierać presję. Jeśli Rana liczył, że dobry glina będzie dla niego łagodniejszy, to teraz już wie, że nie ma na co liczyć. Taka nagła zmiana może sprawić, że się pogubi i powie coś, czego nie chciał. Tak naprawdę to już zdradził. Choć zaprzecza, że zabił Vernecię, nie podaje żadnego alibi. Nie broni się, nie próbuje udowodnić, że jest niewinny, tylko kiwa głową na to, co mówią policjanci. Każdy niewinny człowiek starałby się bronić, ale on nawet nie próbuje.
So explain to us, as detectives, of almost 35 years of service, how in the hell we not pointing the finger at you?
I mean, I know you're pointing the finger at me, and that's fine, but like I said, it wasn't me. I mean,
I understand that, but that's not a defense. Tell us, make it logical to us how all this is falling together and it's not you.
Because, like I said, I didn't pick her up. I was never with her. I mean, whoever told you.
So you say, who was you with? Can you put yourself somewhere?
I told you I went to my friend's house later on in the day. You can check my credit card statement.
She was dead later on in the day. By 6 o'clock, she's dead.
Okay, I mean, like
you could have smoked her ass and then went to your friends. That's not a defense, man. You got to give us more.
I wouldn't, like I said, I wouldn't do that.
I don't know you. When did I meet you?
You just met me today.
All right, so what the hell do I know about you?
I told you.
What do you know about me? You know I'm a cop.
Just know you're.
All right,
that's it.
you know I'm a cop. You know I'm a cop, but you automatically assume that I hire prostitutes. Was that the behavior you would expect out of a police officer in the state of Georgia?
No.
You know what you had to go through to be a cop, right?
Yeah.
You know what we stand for.
Yeah.
So the fact that you're even doing this is a black eye to our whole nation. So if you'll do that, why would you not kill her? Maybe she said she was going to talk. Maybe she pissed you off.
She'd say, hey, now I want $80 now because I know you're going to be able to.
Like I said, I don't do that. I wouldn't murder somebody.
No one ever says I'll murder somebody.
Like I'm telling you, I didn't do it. I met my friend later in the day. You can check my credit card statements, check my phone records. I'm giving you access to it. I'm here talking to you willingly. I could have just said, hey, I want my lawyer here.
You could.
And a Miranda up and walk out.
You could.
I'm not doing none of that.
I got you.
Like I said, I got nothing to do.
Was your friend in the car and your friend freaking kept the bitch?
No, he wasn't in the car with me.
Have you ever seen this girl face to face?
I've never seen her. I've seen her on
Never
Facebook.
used her before?
No. I've never seen her. I don't, like I said, I've seen her on Craigslist and that was it. I mean,
when we go through your tablet, and your phone records, and your text messages, is it ever going to say anything about meeting anybody on Lawrenceville Highway? Does Lawrenceville Highway be too far for you to go?
That's too far. I don't know. I mean, that's over 20 miles out. You can check my text. It was going to say, hey, you want to hook up? There's going to be a call in there. How much? And then I'll say, okay, I'm 30 minutes away or whatnot. Call her back. Hey, I'm not coming. It's too far. I look up Lawrenceville Highway. It's too far.
Now, you know you got a GPS in your car.
Yeah.
So we're going to go through that GPS in the car.
That's fine.
And that's going to clear you, right?
It should clear me. I mean, when I look up everything in my car, the GPS, it'll give me a distance to where something is. If it's too far, like I said, I won't go there. But, I mean, when I contacted her, like I said, whatever address she gave me or wherever, it's too far from me. I think it was Norcross or wherever. I don't remember. I mean, you said it's Lawrenceville Highway, so it's obviously 20 miles farther than wherever I'm living right now.
I'm with you. All right.
I want to tell you this. I don't want this to be you. I don't want to arrest you. Okay?
I don't want you to arrest me neither.
Okay.
I don't.
But all the circumstantial evidence.
It's pointing towards me. I understand, and I'm not.
It ain't just pointing to you. It's like screaming.
Yeah. It's a Mack truck mowing your ass over.
I understand.
Because you're doing stupid shit.
Real stupid shit. We fired a guy less than a year and a half ago for doing the same crap. We did fire, the department did, which they should have. So that's between you and APD.
Yeah.
But you got bigger fish to fry here, my friend.
Yeah, I understand. But like I said, I'm willing to go to court. I'm innocent.
That's good.
It's not me.
Well, here's where we're at, man. I do appreciate the fact you coming in.
Yeah, no problem.
You better stand up.
We're just looking for answers, as you always know.
Yeah.
Like I said, I don't know you from Adam. I don't know if you're capable of this or not. I have no idea. Like Detective Cushing said, I hope it's not you, man, because you are a cop.
Yeah,
And last thing we need is another black eye to our profession.
I understand.
But we're going to do our due diligence.
Yeah,
and we're going to see
absolutely.
this thing 100% through. You came in here on your own. You're going to walk out on your own. Your car's headed to the GBI.
Okay.
They're going to give it the full run through. They're going to take it apart piece by piece, the whole 9 yards.
Okay.
Your duty weapon is going with it.
Okay.
Actually, yeah, duty weapon to go with it. So you need to notify your supervisor
Okay.
of the situation. I'll give you my card. He'll give you his card, and he needs to contact us for whatever information. Search warrant's being written for your house right now. We're going to execute a search warrant on your house as soon as we get it signed.
Okay.
All right, and then we'll go from there.
Okay, how do I get a ride anywhere or go to work tonight or any of that?
We'll give you a ride,
We'll give you a ride, man.
but we can't let you go to the house right now because
No.
we're sealing the house.
You know how that works.
Yeah, I understand, so,
And we'll be respectful, guys, man. We ain't gonna go in there and break your
Right.
stuff or
We
anything
just-
like that.
We gotta do our job for this person right here.
okay. So I have 2 dogs in the backyard,
Well, they'll be in the backyard. then.
yeah, they're not gonna, as long as someone doesn't go out the back door, they're not gonna do anything
No
with it.
problem.
Yeah, we ain't messing with the dogs.
Nope.
And if we do, we got our own control that'll secure them while we're back there, then we'll
Yeah.
turn them right back loose.
Okay,
All right, so,
so I'm, right now, being detained still?
no, right now, you're free to go. You can go to
Just
jail,
like
whatever.
before. If you want, we'll take you to the damn gym. Might be a good time to work out.
Well, all my stuff was in the car, my headphones, my iPod, my cell phone, my wallet, I have.
You can get back in the car, man.
Yeah, I can't get you in the car.
Well, you know.
Well, hey, I understand, I'm not, but can I get my ID, my wallet, my credentials,
Did we pull his IDs and stuff out? Yeah, you can get it. We don't have no reason to keep your ID and stuff.
I don't believe so.
No, you can have your,
Okay.
yeah, we'll give you your credentials back. Yeah.
and my gym bag is,
Anything in the car is staying in the car.
okay.
Car ain't being touched.
Okay.
We're gonna do a search warrant. Ain't nobody going in it till we get the search warrant signed and sitting in GBI's garage.
How long is that gonna take? I'm not,
We've already contacted them. They should have it done by the end of the day. Tomorrow at the latest. All right, man.
thanks.
Sorry you're going through this,
Yeah,
but
hey, as
I wish you
choices I
didn't
make,
step you in this shit.
so I,
Dude, just one cop to another. Stop the shit, dude.
Yeah,
I'm telling
I understand.
you, if you want any kind of activity like that, man, you know how scrutinized we are.
yeah, don't do it.
Can't have that shit, dude. I'm telling you. Good?
So I can't even just go back home and stay in my driveway, I can't?
You can stand out in the fucking street and stare at it if you want to, but you ain't going in there.
You better not.
If you cross the line, then you get locked up for that. You know that. Come on.
Yeah, I understand. I have nowhere else to go, I don't, I just wanna sit at the precinct.
Right.
If you want,
we
I'll
call
take
a
you to
friend.
this gym, and I can set you there, that way you can work out. I'll come back and get you in an hour. We'll take you over to your friend's house. Where's your
Right,
friend
home.
over at, your friend over at
Lakewood?
Lakewood. Take
Yeah,
you
you
over
should be
there.
home right now.
Funkcjonariusze podwieźli Ranę do jego znajomego, a w tym czasie przeszukali jego dom. Można by się spodziewać, że Rana jako policjant dobrze ukryje ślady swojego przestępstwa. W rzeczywistości prawie w ogóle się nie postarał. W czasie przeszukania domu policja znalazła krew na jego butach, zużytą prezerwatywę w koszu na śmieci oraz łuski po nabojach, które pasowały do łuski, którą znaleziono przy ciele Vernecii. W garażu stały także 2 puste kanistry po benzynie. Na telefonie znaleziono nagranie jego seksu z Vernecią. Filmik zrobił kilka minut przed zastrzeleniem kobiety. W końcu potwierdziło się to, czego policja najbardziej się obawiała. Bezsensowne morderstwo Vernecii Williams popełnił jeden z nich. Funkcjonariusze postanowili aresztować Ranę i podjechali pod dom jego znajomego. Ku ich zaskoczeniu, mężczyzny już tam nie było. W tym czasie był na lotnisku i próbował wsiąść do samolotu lecącego do Cancun w Meksyku. Straż Graniczna miała Ranę na liście osób objętych zakazem lotów. Pozwolono mu przejść kontrolę bezpieczeństwa, aby upewnić się, że nie ma przy sobie broni. Potem go zatrzymano, zanim jeszcze wszedł na pokład samolotu. W sądzie Rana zeznawał, że po ich spotkaniu Vernecia próbowała go okraść. Groziła mu też bronią i chciała zabrać samochód. Nie ma jednak na to żadnych dowodów, a jej rany wskazują, że próbowała się osłonić. Niestety nigdy nie dowiemy się, dlaczego Vernecia zginęła w takim młodym wieku. Córka, która była dla niej wszystkim, musiała dorastać bez mamy. Na szczęście Rana nie uniknął kary. Za bezsensowne morderstwo został skazany na dożywocie. Jeśli uważasz, że ten przypadek jest przerażający, sprawdź film o najbardziej skorumpowanym szefie policji.